how to apply for HFE. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to do it. So after you log in using your SingPass, you will enter into this page. So you just need to list out how many applicants will be in this application, as well as how many occupiers there will be. So after writing the number, you press next. So for part 1, actually you just need to write in your particulars. So you can put in your full name and your NRIC, as well as your rest of your details. Then we'll come over to part 2. Part 2 will be the income details. So the first question they will ask is, were any of the applicants or their spouse or fiancé in continuous employment, usually for the last 12 months? Okay, so you put in. Then after that, the second part will be more of the your employment details, where you just write down the relevant details. And the last part will be your gross income each month. So you just write down the amount, your gross income for each month. And then for this, just take note that if you receive any bonus, you can just put yes and write in. Then after you do all this, you just press next. Then you will come to part 3. So part 3, the first question, did you intend to buy over a part share of an existing HDB flat? So normally if you're just buying a whole unit, you will just put no. Okay, then the second part will be the declarations. So the first question, do you or any other person listed in this application currently own or have an interest in a local or overseas private residential property, or you have acquired through inheritance or way of gift? So this one we just put yes or no. Then for question 2, have you or any other persons listed in this application disposed, which means you sell or you dispose of any interest in a local or overseas private residential property within the last 30 months? So this one we put yes or no. And for question 3, do you or any other persons in this application own more than one or overseas non-residential property? By non-residential, they're referring may include to like commercial properties or industrial properties, or you have disposed of an interest in more than one such property within the last 30 months. So you just put yes or no. Then you press next, you come to part 4. Part 4 is the loans part. So you can either indicate whether you're taking out a housing loan or you're not taking out a housing loan, and then write in your monthly credit card payments as well as your monthly loan and commitments. So after you're done, you just press next, and then you come to part 5, which is the review. So this one you just review what you have entered in, and then if everything is okay, you can proceed to submit. And congrats, you have just finished the first part of the application. Once the preliminary HFE check is completed, you can proceed to fill out the HFE application within the HDB flat portal using your SingPass. You can choose to either confirm your eligibility for HDB housing loan or apply for in-principle approval from the bank. You will also need to upload the required supporting documents before the due date. The final step will be to confirm your HFE application details. After completing the HFE application, HDB will notify you through SMS regarding the availability of your HFE letter details on the HDB flat portal. Generally, you can expect to receive this notification within 21 working days. The HFE letter, once obtained, remains valid for 6 months, and this is how it looks like. However, it is important to note that during peak periods, such as approaching a sales launch, the processing time may be longer, and you might receive a confirmed outcome beyond the standard 21 working days. Therefore, it is advisable to apply for the HFE letter early to allow ample time for processing and to avoid any delays. So this is how you apply for HFE. Once again, this is Dillon from Let's Talk Property. See you soon.